Good morning. We're gonna do a quick walkthrough of some of the updates I've been doing. I haven't let the birds out. I was helping my son. He was trying to create an account for one of his video games and stuff like that. So it's a little bit late this morning. It's almost 7:30. So they're gonna be pretty angry when I walk around. I blocked this off because I was trying to grow zinnias and a bunch of stuff in here. I'll take down this old shelving and let the birds have at it. You know, there's not much in here anymore, and I got a giant comfrey plant right there. But anyways, let's go over here and let the birds out, and then I'll show you a couple things I'm doing right now. It's gonna be loud, so I'm just gonna stop talking. They're excited every morning. There they all go. There's Todd the rooster, Bruce the goose, Limpin' Larry. I keep moving the food around because one, that helps with fertilizing the ground. Anyways, we'll just start right here. So I've been using these chicken tractors that I don't use for anything else, and I've been putting seed down inside them and growing flowers, growing clover, growing just about anything else. And I'm going to keep growing food plots for the birds all over my property, and then I'll show you one that's gone pretty well right over here. I'm going to grab my cup of coffee. Here's my sprouts. Right now I got some oats and everything in there as well. So this little food plot, garden, everything is just kicking butt. I got lots of zinnias. Look at that clover in there. Now if I flip this over, the birds are going to have a heyday and eat everything they can. So I'm just going to let it go for a while. There's zinnias, there's basil, there's marigolds, there's obviously clover. There is some comfrey in here. There's some lemongrass. There was papaya. I think it's right in there. And I forgot some of the other stuff that's in here. There's a lot of native flowers as well that are in here that they migrated in and everything like that. So, and I actually forgot what these big leafy ones are right there. Kind of forgot what that is. And then you got some hairy vetch and all that. So, I mean, this would be good food for the birds. As soon as I flipped it over for a day, it'd probably get hammered pretty hard and it'd be gone. And as you can see, the trees are doing pretty good. We haven't had much rain lately, so we got that to contend with. But the branches are high up. I've been moving the pools around quite a bit. And then this old garden here with the zinnias, it's pretty much run its course. I mean, we're still getting some flowers out of it. I'll probably just cut it back and let it start over, which you can see it's starting over right there, but you can see what happens. You know, the zinnias do their thing, and then they die off. But I mean, it was a real pretty garden, and as soon as you take the fence away from it, the birds start wandering through there. The geese like to lay in here, and then the big thing is once these plants here die, or once they turn brown, you take them. You can use all that for. You can just grow more zinnias. It's pretty easy to do. They're pretty easy plant to propagate. And that's just a little bit what we got going on here. Things are starting to slow back, die back. It's turned into fall down here in Florida. Found these really interesting logs. You can see how they're all spiraled and everything like that. Figure out something to do with them. But anyways, just a couple things I'm doing right here. Oh, yeah, I'll walk right over here, show you the garden. So I got sick and tired of never having anything going on in my fall garden. So right here, you can see this makeshift little fence. Even got a gate on it. Anything to keep the birds out as best I can. So here we got some kale and some greens. Tomatoes are doing okay, not the best. The potatoes are doing pretty good, and there's still tomatoes in there. And then here, this is all going to be greens. I'm going to put down just salad and spinach, and just call it good with that, and use that one alone. So that's all that one's going to be. But I just did the fence this last week, because it had to, because every time I put anything in there, it'd be gone because the chickens would get in there. To include my tree, I've got a bunch of persimmons left. I got some on the counter right now, ripening, and I'm just gonna wait and see how these ones do. But like every now and then I'll look over and there'll be 3 or 4 chickens in that tree just eating the heck out of, you know, ripe persimmon. So you just gotta stay on top of stuff. That's really all it is. So, but anyways, there's a couple updates, a couple things we got going on right now. The little light, these are pretty nice. They actually they stay on all night long. And then when you walk by, the motion sensors they brighten up, so I can actually walk from the house down this path all the way out there. So put them up at night. All right, folks, you have a good day. Take care.